When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Those are the words of the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu. I'm really glad you came by here today. I'm Bierman. You can find me at yourrelationshipintelligence.com. Lao Tzu also said, when you're content to simply be yourself, don't compare, don't compete, then everyone will respect you. So here's the thing, we talked about this last week. You aren't who you think you are. You're who other people defined you to be when you were a little kid, when you were growing up, and they told you over and over again so many times what you can be and where you're talented and where you're not talented and what you can't be or do or have. The voice eventually over time stopped being other people and started being your own voice, and that's why you're so darn stuck today that your world looks the same every day. Even though you're frustrated, it's not the world you want, and it's not the world you think you're asking for. So what can you do about it? Well, as Einstein said, you can't solve a problem with the same mind that created it. So you can go over and do what philosophers have been saying for thousands of years. I just completed a course, 3,000 years of Western philosophy, more than 43 hours, about 800 pages of lectures. And what they kept saying over and over again, the same thing as the ancient Chinese philosophers, the same thing as the Ayurvedic philosophers, the same thing that Plato said all through these years to the present day. You are who you think you are. You are what you think you are. But that's not who you really are. That's what limits what you can do and how you can be in the world. But when you get to be yourself, it isn't a matter of anything you say. It's not a matter of anything you do. Just being you says everything that's important. Think about the people you know and respect and honor. It's not really something that they say, is it? It's how they live their lives on a moment-to-moment basis. So how can you learn how to stop being this stuck person and become the new person? Well, you really kind of have to let that personality die to create a new one, because the fact is that personality is hardwired in your brain, hardwired in your subconscious mind that takes its clue and its cues from the hardwiring in your brain. Well, how can you do that? One of the best ways I can think of, a program for people who are left brain thinkers as opposed to spiritual thinkers. Okay, all through the millennia, the spiritual thinkers and the left brain philosophers have all taught the same thing. So it's not woo-woo, but for many people it's easier to grasp when you get to see the scientific explanation that is finally here, because technology allowed us to see it, for all these thousands upon thousands of years of saying, see yourself doing ABC, put it out to the universe, and that's how it comes into your reality. There's another way to do it, and you can pick that book up for free at audibletrial.com/Allie B. It's a book that I use And it tells you step by step exactly how to disconnect that wiring is not serving you anymore, and how to create new hard wiring that results in the life you want to live, to actually finally manifest that life. So what are you going to do right now, today? What step are you going to take to make the change that's going to work this time? Because you know you've tried webinars and seminars, and you probably have a whole library of books, and none of that worked. What step are you going to take today that's going to be different, that's going to let who you are now go and allow you to be who you can become? Again, I'm Bierman. You'll find me at yourrelationshipintelligence.com.